Hello, Second Baptist. Thank you so much for believing in Isaiah 117 House and supporting this ministry in such a big way. I just wanted to take a moment and tell you a little bit about Isaiah 117 House. Isaiah 117 House came out of lived experience. My husband and I took foster care classes in 2014. And that was the first time that we ever learned that when a child is removed from their home and they've lost everything they've ever known, they go to an office to sit and wait. Sometimes for 2 hours, sometimes 8 hours, sometimes 2 days. They wait. And sitting in that conference room in Johnson City, Tennessee, I just kept seeing this six-year-old little girl who'd lost everything, probably went to school that day, and instead of getting on the bus was stopped and told that she had to come with some people she didn't really know. And then she was sleeping on a conference room floor. And I was so overwhelmed with the idea that that little girl had done nothing wrong. And that somebody had to tell her that she was loved and there was hope and that she wasn't in trouble. And I heard God's voice in a DCS conference room in Washington County, Tennessee. And he said, "These are my children. What are you going to do?" And I thought, what am I going to do? And so I basically said no. 2015, we got a call that a 9-month-old little boy needed a home. This was the day that I learned that children enter our foster care system with nothing. This 9-month-old little boy had a borrowed outfit, desperately needed a bath, and he owned a roach-infested diaper bag. That was it. Once again, I found myself in a DCS office in Carter County, Tennessee, with my eyes open to a world I didn't know existed. And then walking the foster care journey from 2015 till 2017 and learning about Removal Day, seeing the trauma of that day, watching case managers give it their all for little to no pay and no appreciation and no respect. And understanding for the first time for me, how desperately we need foster parents. January of 2017, I finally said yes to the question God asked me in 2014. And I said, "I don't know what you want me to do, but I will do it." And God took off. We opened our first home in Carter County, Tennessee in 2018. We now currently have 7 open homes and 29 locations across 6 states. And I think God's just getting started. The God that we love and that we serve is building homes for children that he's never forgotten. And now he wants to build one in Anderson County. You know, we started this journey in Anderson County in the middle of a pandemic. Had a ton of people show up to our kickoff at a fairgrounds. Couldn't believe it. And then the pandemic hit hard and everybody went home and all the churches closed. And we need churches. We need every church to walk this journey with us, to love on these children in God's name. And we weren't getting opportunities. And so that makes this morning, this service, this offering extra special, because we've been waiting to let you know about Isaiah 117 House, because we need you. Currently, Anderson County has 200 children in custody. That's 200 children that could have walked through a red door of an Isaiah 117 house. But we need your help. We need your prayers. We need your financial assistance. We need you to donate things. We've had churches that have become the backpack church and the socks and underwear church and the car seat church. We need volunteers to be trained and come and love on these children on their absolute worst day. We need the church, because this was never the state's calling. This was our calling. Isaiah 117 says, "Do good, seek justice, take care of the widow, take care of the orphan." And then James reminds us that pure and undefiled religion is taking care of the forgotten, taking care of these children. This was always our calling. So thank you for saying yes. Thank you for being willing to step into the mess with us. And thank you for supporting Isaiah 117 House, Anderson County.